Hello, my name is Swiss Bianco. In this video we will have a look at an MTech knife. I got that together with the rescue tool that I already made a video. This is I would say inspired by the minimalist team from Columbia River Knife and Tool, and still it is different as well. So we're gonna have a look how the features are on that version here. First, the box, typical MTech box, cardboard, shiny blue. There we have the model number, of course made in China, out of the best Chinesium that is possible, and we have some information on the back side too. Now that is a absolute simple cardboard box where the knife is in it, with a bit a clear wrap padding, and of course it comes with a neck chain. Now the neck chain unfortunately did already break, so quality of that chain was not suitable for serious use, so that is why the item is not on the table here. Then the system contain, of course, the knife and the sheath. Now the Kydex sheath is surprisingly well made. It's a real Kydex, quite likely a Chinese made version of a Kydex. We have 4 smaller eyelets nicely riveted in. It's overfolded. Unfortunately the tip is relative close by the overfold. Would have been a bit more safe if that would have be a bit back, but it's on the minimalist theme, so I guess that is how that is. And we see the laser engraving on the sheet there. The corners I did already dehorn a bit. They were not bad, but not as smooth as it could be. Lock up is good. Of course it rattles a bit, but I would say for the price and made in China as a cheap product, really well done. You can always heat it a bit up and see it's in the front. It would be in the front, so you can always heat a bit the back side, press it in, and then it's pretty much gone. So yeah, nice sheet, works, is good. Now remember, the sheet, the holes are not big enough for Chicago screws, the usual size, so you would need to drill holes between here and here if you want to mount a clip or something, belt attachment. Now to the knife itself, we have a small Tanto blade. I'm not that fond of Tanto blades, but the point here is for sure sharp and pointy. Hollow grind on both sides, so it's not a chisel variation. We have there some more information, and of course the China. So the finish is black coated with a slight stone wash finish on it. We see the corners are a bit stone washed, but the rest not that much. The item has G10 scales, actual G10, not a plastic injection molded trash. It's textured, slightly textured G10, nicely rounded off, secured with 4 screws. The screws on this sample are really tight on, so no worry about that, but I could not check if they used any Loctite, quite likely not, but the screws are really tight on. No lanyard hole there, it's a bit a negative. And the whole grip, of course, is a rather small, a rather flat, skinny. If we compare it to the usual, then you see a bit better how that looks. So that is from the side, that is one thing, but also the thickness. So the item from MTech is quite a bit slimliner and thinner. And then as we put it in the sheet, we see the difference there too. So it's already a number smaller than a typical version of that style. So for me, with relative big hands, it's of course only a 3-finger grip. It works surprisingly good. Now this is not a knife that I would use for bushcraft and whittle around for hours and all that. This is a knife for easy EDC, everyday carry, for self-defense, for last-ditch use, and yeah, basically for that I got it, and for that it's gonna work perfectly fine once the Kydex is a bit fixed up with the rattling, with some holes with the mounting system, because as I said, the neck chain that they supplied with at least this knife was worth not much at all. So that gives you an idea how that looks. Now there is a different version of the team that I actually carry, and this is the Smith & Wesson version. Video is on my YouTube, and just for comparison you see how that looks on that side. And the Smith & Wesson version is relative thick. If we look, the Smith & Wesson version is way thicker than the MTech version. So just for comparison, that's one of the knives that I carry in my EDC system, just for now maybe a year as a test, and it worked great, and I'm sure the MTech version, once fixed up, will work as well. So if you look for a inexpensive, small, not for regular or often use knife, just to have an item with you in case, that is for sure the way to go. The blade steel, the heat treatment is rather on the soft side, but it would be also easy to resharpen. That knife, by the way, came relative super sharp out of the box, surprisingly. So sample 1 of 1, that was really good, and not much of a touch-up was needed. So that much about this small minimalist MTech knife.